Hi everybody, let's talk and make some waffles. So, as you've noticed, I haven't put up a video in a couple of weeks. Very good reason for that. I haven't really liked the content that I've been making. And I don't want to put something out there that I'm not happy with. The content that I was making was not the purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel was for learning lessons, exploration, being happy, being able to tune in for 20 minutes, half an hour, and escape the drama of life. My life had become so consumed in drama and negative things that that's all my content was, and I was not happy with that. So, the last 2 episodes that I made, I deleted them. It's just not what I want to put out there. Life has been very difficult lately. Life has been testing my will to stay sober. Don't worry. I'm still on it. Don't worry. I've had a lot to learn in the last month. I have lost some people that I love the most in this world, and I needed to learn what their purpose was in my life for that time. I needed to learn why I had to lose them, and I had to be tested on what I could do with my mental state. Could I work through it? Could I do it sober? Could I do it the right way and not explode or make things worse? I think I did really well, given the circumstances and the situation. Not sure what else I could have done different. I'm almost 30, so it was February 16th today. On March 8th, I will turn a new decade. So 2.5, 3 weeks-ish, I'll be 30 years old. And that's a big step for me. Growing up, the things that I put myself through and the things that I went through, I never thought I'd make it to be 30, to tell you the truth. Did a lot of stupid shit, did a lot of drugs, drank a lot of bad stories, but I made it. I'm supposed to be here for some reason. And while I don't really know, and I don't think any of us really know exactly what a purpose is, I know I'm here for a reason. Gosh, what is this? 2/3 of a cup. 1.5 cups of mix. 2/3 cup of water. Krusty's is the best waffle mix, you guys. I love this stuff. I just had to have breakfast for dinner. I had to. It's been too long. It makes me happy. Alright, so there's one. I'll just use the half cup right now. What are you guys having for dinner? Anything good? There we go. That should be plenty. I don't see why not. 1 egg. And 2/3 cup of water. We'll just do this one twice. Yeah, I really didn't want to put out more depressing videos. And while I know that this channel is part of trying to help me work through things and stay positive, I just felt like that negativity and that depression was really taking a hold of every aspect of my life, including my channel. And I wasn't okay with that. And while at the time there was no putting aside my feelings to be creative, I'm a very emotional person. And pretty much everything that I do, including my creativity, or anything that I do to express myself creatively, is done with a lot of emotion. So whatever I'm feeling that day is going to be the product of, or whatever I create that day is going to be the product of my emotion. Being in a bad spot, I was making really bad, well, I wouldn't call them bad, but really sad videos. And like I said, that's not what my channel's about. It's not what I started it for. And I started to lose sight of why I started it in the first place. And so I needed to take some time away and recapture the essence of my channel. Did I do 2 or 3 of these? Shoot, I think I did 2. Well, let's hope. What's a little bit of extra oil in your waffles anyways? So I was thinking that for my 30th birthday, it is on a Monday, so it's on my normal published date, that I might do a live Q&A. Tell me what you guys think about that idea. I would do it sometime in the evening while everybody's off work. Let me know your opinion on a time. That way I don't try to do it in the middle of somebody's family dinner. And I know there's only a handful of you guys, but I think it would be a really fun way to connect. And I've never done one before. It'd be a nice treat for me as well. You can ask any question you want. We'll just hang out for half an hour to an hour. I'll do my best to answer any questions that you have. And for those of you that don't know me very well, you can get to know me a little bit better. So, once again, on Monday, March 8th, as long as you guys are game for it, we'll do a live Q&A on Monday night, my birthday. Start off a new decade in an exciting way. Get this mixed up. Oh, that's pretty dang close. I think this waffle iron is extremely hot, so that's a good thing. I love the smell of this mix. There we go. That's better. What do you guys put on your waffles? I was thinking about doing a waffle with like peanut butter, another one with classic butter and syrup. I really like peanut butter. It'd be yummy. So, to fill you guys in on the last couple of weeks, you know, just on daily life happenings, not a whole lot has gone on. I go to work still every day. I still work at the Subway shop across the street. I've kind of been antisocial. Haven't really done a lot of hanging out with friends. Kind of just been waking up, going to work, coming home to take a nap. I wake up long enough to have dinner, watch a movie, and go back to bed. I don't do a whole lot when I'm down. I sleep a lot. So that's kind of what my last 2 weeks have been full of, is sleeping a lot. And I started to realize this last week that I lost track of the things that I was doing to better myself. For example, waking up early to stretch and work out and have a good solid morning routine. I haven't done a workout in a couple months. I know. I can hear you. I need to get my butt back into the habit of taking care of myself. And I really don't want to start off my 30th year neglecting myself anymore. You know, sure, things between me and a love interest did not work out. And like I said, there was a lesson there. More than one, in fact. But each lesson I learn just prepares me for the future that I'll have with somebody that will stay, that will work out, that I'm supposed to be with. And I can't lose sight of that either. I do believe that there's someone out there for me. Somebody who is waiting to find a person just like me. And I need to be able and willing to be the man that she's looking for. Nobody's perfect, but we can sure as hell be our best. Right? Oh yeah, that's hot. I hope I don't burn them. Did I pour too much? God, I hope not. Well, I guess we'll find out. Keep your fingers crossed that my waffles turn out. I think I might burn them. I got this old waffle iron at Walmart for like 10 bucks. Because I definitely prefer waffles over pancakes. I mean, who doesn't? Come on. Oh, shit. Well, it's definitely leaking. I poured way too much. Damn. Keep that between us. I don't know how to pour waffle mix. I made a huge mess, you guys. Son of a... Well, oh well. That's half the fun, right? It's not making waffles or having breakfast unless your kitchen's a disaster by the time you're done. Ah, it smells so good, though. Unfortunately, I don't have any bacon. So I'd normally do like a bacon and waffles sort of thing. But maybe next time. Maybe this weekend. Speaking of this weekend, to make up for the fact that I haven't been putting out videos on a regular weekly basis, I had the idea of doing a couple of different things this weekend and shooting a video for each day. Now, we'll see what happens. This isn't a guarantee. But it's something that I've really been thinking about doing. Maybe I'll actually do that dinner video, fry up a steak or cook spaghetti, or just do that cooking video that I've been telling you guys I'm going to do eventually. Part of the whole self-care routine. Do the things that I really want to be doing. And be my best at what I'm doing. Just leave it alone. It'll cook. I think about a month ago now, I bought a 1998 Chevy Metro. So like a little Geo Metro car. It's definitely not pretty. Bought it for like 300 bucks. Surprisingly, it does run and drive, but it needs some work. Um, it had been in a pretty bad fender bender. It looks like it had rear-ended somebody pretty good. I need to replace the headlights. Well, mostly just the passenger side. Kind of need to undent the hood. And it has no side mirrors. So I need to get new side mirrors for it. Need to get a new headlight assembly. Ouch! Oh goodness gracious, that's hot. Gonna need to get new tires. It's not done yet. And it really needs a deep cleaning. And I mean bad. There's... Can't believe I actually bought it in some ways, but... It came with 2 bottles of disinfectant and a whole pack of disinfectant wipes. It's probably got about 3 cartons worth of cigarette butts strewn all around it. It's pretty gross. That's why I haven't shown it on the channel and haven't done much of anything to it. Not only that, it's been, on average, our high has been like -8 out here. It's been cold. This morning when I went to work, it was -20 with a -36 wind chill. Just walking across the street to go to work, my nose froze shut. It's pretty freaking cold. But this weekend, it's supposed to be up into the 30s, close to 40. What a turn, right? So that's part of what's given me the idea to do something this weekend and possibly show you guys the car. I need to get it cleaned up first because it's embarrassing. Even though I'm telling you about how dirty it is now, it came that way and I paid for it that way. We'll see if it's worth the money. I mean, if not, then what's the worst that can come out of it, right? Go use it as a little dirt rally car on out in the off-road track. Set up a jump and jump a car for the first time in my life. That'd be kind of fun, right? I don't know, do something. Let's check this waffle. Dang it! It's not done yet. I think I ruined it. Oops. I just need to learn how to be patient. But yeah, ooh! Oh, gosh. We'll edit that part out, maybe. Something just scared the living shit out of me. Man. Well. I think I kind of ruined it. Dang it. That's okay. There's plenty here to make more. I have a whole box. Yeah. Dang it. I wonder if it just wasn't oiled enough. Maybe I didn't put enough oil on it beforehand. I don't know. Hot. Use a fork, Jason. Ouch. Good Lord. I'm bad at this. It's just making waffles, man. Dang it. They're really, really good, though. Okay, let's try this again. Hold on. Where'd my... Ah, there it went. Okay. Give it another mix-up. It does not settle. And give it a good pour. Yeah? Okay, we'll see if that one works better and doesn't make as big of a mess. Where was I? Oh yeah, the little Metro. If anything, it can be a fun car. There's a little stick shift. I love driving a stick shift. Even though I own a Suburban and it's an automatic, it still feels like I'm driving around a giant go-kart. I learned how to drive in a stick shift, and that's where I'm most comfortable with. Driving a stick shift is real driving for me. So, yeah, I really wanted to buy it partially for that reason too. That $10 will last me in gas like for a whole month. I put $10 in my Suburban, and as soon as I start it, half of it's gone. I love my Suburban, don't get me wrong, and it's done me very, very well. But damn, she's expensive. This Geo will hopefully help me save some money once I get it fixed. Getting it fixed also gives me a good project. Something to keep my mind, something to keep my hands busy. And in times that we're down, isn't that all we're looking for? Is something to keep us busy? Something to help us work through what we're going through? I know a lot of guys will actually go to physical work to work through their emotional things. It helps me a lot. I just need to stop sleeping and get my butt up to do it. In fact, for the last 2 weeks, my apartment wasn't very clean. It wasn't until 2 days ago that I spent my entire day off cleaning my house and cleaning myself up, for that matter. And that was when I put my foot down and said, this is enough. Enough is enough. It's time to take care of yourself. You lost things. You lost people. Okay, you need to move on. Stop dwelling and living in the past. I have a really bad habit of doing that. Nobody's perfect, but when is enough enough? I've been neglecting my channel. I've been neglecting taking care of basic day-to-day things. When is enough enough? Well, I put my foot down. Enough is enough. I'm important. And I'm worth it. In fact, that reminds me. I found something that helped me out a lot, and I would like to share it with you guys. Let me find it really quick. But it did. It helped me out a lot. So, I'm going to read this to you guys. It'll take a second. But, listen carefully. There were so many nights that I lay awake wondering what more I could have done to make you happy. I poured my heart into us so much that I stopped being who I was and lost myself along the way. That's not your fault, that's mine, and I accept that. I accept that now, and I'm changing that. Were you not attracted to me? Did I bore you? What was wrong with me? All the questions I constantly asked myself trying to figure out why we weren't working were all the wrong questions, it turns out. I thought it was me, but that was never really it. Maybe you liked the idea of me, or the concept of being in love. Perhaps you couldn't be alone and I was just the most available option. It hurts me deeply to think of all the answers because the truth cuts me to the bone. All along, I thought it was me that was failing us. That there was something I wasn't doing, being, or saying. But that wasn't even close to the truth. Whatever your reasons were that you sabotaged us and didn't really care, I'll never know. Truth is, I don't even think you know why you didn't really want us to make it. Why I wasn't good enough for you. But that doesn't matter. Because that's not true and it never will be. I am good enough for anyone. Now or ever. That's just your internal battle that spilled over onto me. Those are the questions and the demons that you'll be battling long after I've gone. When I finally realized that all of my struggles and questions just uncovered the truth about why we weren't working, I knew in my heart I'd never be enough. Because that was never really about me. I don't think you'll ever find enough. While you'll be trading partners looking for them to fill your void, I'm taking control of my own happiness. You've been my lesson that I never learned before, and that's to never think that I'm not enough. I am enough, and I deserve better than what you gave me, and I'll find it someday. I've decided to stop worrying about looking for love in all the wrong faces and places, instead looking for it inside myself. I had wanted so desperately for you to love me because I didn't truly love me. But when the truth came crashing down around my heart, it woke me up to why I had been settling for scraps of your love when I should have hit the road a long time ago. You gave me the courage to stand on my own and the pain to make it real. I'll always be imperfect and beautifully broken, and I'm good with that. Someday, someone will come along that's been looking for a person just like me. Until then, I'll keep chasing my dreams, living my life, and most of all, loving myself unconditionally each and every day. That's been my way to pull myself together and get my head on straight. Maybe that'll help some of my viewers. Maybe that will help some of you too. It seems that the start of this year, everybody's going through something. I asked my dad a couple weeks ago, wasn't 2021 supposed to be better? It's what we make it, right? It's what we take out of it. It's what we learn. Is this waffle done yet? Come on. Oh, yeah! Oh my gosh, I got a good one, you guys. Now let's see if I can get it out of here without destroying it. Come on, you can do it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's go. It's dark. Aha! Woo! I broke it. Well, it came out really good. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, I got enough waffle mix for one, maybe two more. Let's see. Well, that's going to be a really big waffle, but oh well. That one's definitely going to make a mess. That's okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's put some butter on this one. And grab my syrup. But I'm coming to terms with the fact that I should never think I'm not enough. I know I am for somebody. And I should never, never settle for scraps of love. Nobody should ever settle in the first place. I think I was just so desperate to be in love and have somebody be in love with me that I lost sight of what was important and what true love was, what true love is. And I lost sight of loving myself. I haven't loved myself the right way in a really long time. Being an alcoholic and a drug addict, you don't really love yourself when you're that way. But I have worked damn hard to become the man standing here talking to you today. And I'm very, very proud of myself for that. But now that I've learned how to live life this way, I still need to learn how to love myself and how to take care of myself. I have no problem admitting that I struggle doing that. As I'm sure a lot of you do too. We're only human, right? But this year is about taking the lessons away from the experiences and learning to love myself. And doing these vlogs... Oh goodness. Yep, I made a mess with the waffles. And doing these vlogs will allow you guys to come along the learning curve and the journey with me. So I appreciate every single one of you that watch these videos and put up with the fact that they've been so sporadic. You guys mean the world to me. Every viewer, every click. The fact that you thought about me and took the time to sit down and watch really means the world to me. Thank you all. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Now that these waffles are almost done, I'm going to get ready to eat my dinner and upload this video for you guys to watch. Thank you again for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I will be seeing you again soon. Love you all.